Hello, Mech Warriors! Welcome back to another episode of the Dummies Guide to Mech Warrior 5. Today's episode covers a big bore autocannon with lots of potential and just as many deficits. Let's get into it. Today, we're going to talk about the Autocannon 10, a big bore autocannon with relatively high damage, considering the size, and decent range. It hits hard if you know how to use it, and you have the potential to cause a lot of chaos for the enemy. Coming in at 12 tons, this autocannon doesn't really have a niche in light or most medium mech applications, the most notable being the Centurion, but we'll get into mech stuff later. Once we cover all of the weapons and items, if you want to see more mech overviews, do let me know. I would love to do that. Moving back to some statistics here, with a damage output of 10, it is a solid beginner weapon, especially early in the game, because you start with a Centurion in your mech bay when you start the campaign. And once you get that fixed up, oh boy, it is a treat to use. That being said, rewinding a little bit, as we talked about in the Autocannon 2, the Projectile is a mapped entity in the game. So this autocannon is not a hit scan. This doesn't do the damage. This does. That is a scary projectile. This is also a scary sound to hear when you just don't know where it's coming from. Listen to this. When you're not expecting that, my gosh. Moving on, with a range of 450 meters, according to the game, but since the projectile is a physical object, if you can see it, you can put a round on it. And a rate of fire of 20 RPM, you kind of have to plan your shots a little bit more carefully now because you have a noticeable reload time. And there's another factor to consider now with the heavier autocannons, and that is the heat generation. So if we look at the Autocannon 5, it produces significantly less heat than the Autocannon 10. The Autocannon 10 produces 3 heat per shot. And in the vanilla game, that's fairly noticeable when you use your lasers a lot as well. And you also have to lead your target a little bit more, with a projectile speed of 600 meters per second. So while this cannon is no slouch, it does have a bit of a learning curve compared to the lighter bore cannons. Moving forward a little bit, when dealing damage to enemy mechs, the Autocannon 10 can rip apart armor and destroy components in as little as 3 consecutive hits, depending on the weight class. If it's an unlucky flea or a locust, that's all she wrote. Heavier battle mechs like a Warhammer or a Jaeger mech, they are going to take a little bit more punishment before you can bring them down with one autocannon, making this a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. And also, consequently, that's why an urban mech is a little bit of an inconvenience to find. A little bit of more fun statistics as well for base destruction. The single shot autocannon has pretty good effect on buildings and can bring down multiple sections or even the whole structure in one shot, while the burst fire variant can be used as a Hail Mary from far away and it'll still do the same amount of damage. It's quite fun, and I recommend it on raid missions. Now, my favorite part, with all of the stats and the numbers out of the way, the live demonstration with live recording audio. Let's get into it. Alright, so we are here. We're in it. We have our Jaeger mech with our dual autocannon 10s and a couple backup pulse lasers. Oh, great. An urban mech with MRMs. Ow! I hate the fact that that marker was right there the whole time. Ow! I need to get rid of that MRM right there. That's an ammo cook-off. Yes! Alright. That was a center shot. Let's go back out here so I have a little bit more situational awareness. That's another urban mech with an MRM. Okay, well... Okay, this guy's a little bit more terrifying right now, so I just gotta get that MRM off and we'll be good. Okay, that's good. You just... Can you, like... There we go. Alright, that laser is hurtful, my friend. Ah! I flubbed the shot again. There we go. I should probably chain fire this so I can have a little bit more damage potential in case I flub a shot. Oh yeah. How about the guard tower? Yup. 100%. Ooh. Alright. Pickup zone is over there. There we go. And there we go. Wrapping up the Autocannon 10 on the Dummies Guide to MechWarrior 5. Super fun video. Excited though, because there's only 2 ballistic weapons left for me to go over. Then we move on to missiles. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I will see you guys in the next Dummies Guide video. Toodles.